All right, guys, good morning. Welcome to Barefoot conditioning. We start with a massage. So let's start on our right leg. Start here. I'll talk all about the benefits of this. So we're going to start right below the knee, knee to ankle, working a calf massage. And again, whatever feels good here. If you have not part of the body part that we're working on that's got a little extra, you just do what feels good. But what we're trying to do is break up that fascia, increase the blood flow from the knees down the body. And again, this class is barefoot conditioning, so we're focusing on movement and reconditioning the body to land more squarely on the ground. So the intent with the massage is that it's going to help us balance out our foot placement on the mat. So some of us could be more prone to walking with the outside of our foot more on the ground, or the inside of the foot more on the ground. And this massage is going to kind of just help balance that out a little bit. And the more that we do it, the more balanced our feet are going to be. And then as you work here, start doing circles with your fingers around the ankles. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. And then start going all the way along the front of the foot. So just rubbing, waking up all those neurons. Down the foot here. And then we're going to separate the toes one by one away from each other. And then I've class broken down with little mini blocks. I've got a quick cardio block, some foot strength, some leg strength, some cardio and balance, and then ending with a little bit more foot strength. So it's a great class. The cardio isn't too intense, a little more willpower style. It's not an excessive amount of jumping, but again, it's all about working that agility and foot strength and class. And then bring the toes forward and back from one another. Right here. All right, and then we're going to bend the foot and hit the bottom, the sole of the foot. And then first, again, working that massage using your thumbs, your fingers, your knuckles, all the way down to the heel. And then again, you can use your elbow, if that feels good, or your knuckles, and just kind of rub down. Seeing a bit on the arch of the foot. Some of us can have huge arches, some of us can have flat arches, and again, this is going to really help kind of bring a little more balance to our foot placement. So just work that arch here. Very good. You can kind of go in a little bit. This feels good. Increasing the mobility. All those tiny little bones in the foot. All right, and then we're going to do the handshake and then the punches. So spread the fingers nice and wide on the left hand. Place the fingers in between each toe. Jam it in there, nice and gentle here. There you go, separate those toes. And then once the hand's there, then you can very gently twist the foot one direction. Again, listen to your body. If you're rehabbing from any injury, take it a little more gently. But if it feels okay to be increasing that mobility, go for it. And then the other direction. And then tiny little fists with light taps, hitting every millimeter of the bottom of that foot. And then we're going to go over to the other side. There we go. Tap it out. Wake it up. One last dose of goodness here. There we go. We're going to get foot forward. Take a look at those two tootsies. Likely one looks a little more awake than the other one. We'll start on the other side. For me, this calf has been problem child. So this really feels good. I've been doing extra stretches and I'm using my foam roller, but there is something about this calf, so this feels really good. Kind of work that pliability of the muscle there. And again, you can get either side of the shin bone and work that muscle there, the shin, point, flex the toes. And a nice little dose of self-love and self-care first thing in the morning before we get our workout in. We're going to increase our athletic performance for our conditioning. There we go. And then start working down to the ankles. Again, like feathering your fingers. And whatever pressure feels good, maybe really light feels good, maybe really kind of really pushing in feels good. And then over the tops of the feet. There we go. And then working those toes. We got first with separation. We want to all move together, but we want to be able to move our toes independently. One time in our lives, maybe when we're standing, be able to lift just the middle toe. And again, we may never get there, but that's the goal, is to think that it's possible to be able to individually move every single toe. So we can all keep working and trying to get there together. There you go, forward and back. Forward and back. All right, and then bend that knee. Work the bottom sole of the foot. Again, you may notice that one foot is a little tighter and harder to maneuver than the other one, so it's good again that we're working and paying this attention to our feet. First thing, it's waking up not just our feet, it's not just increasing the blood flow, but it's also waking up our brains. We're going to be smarter today, which is good. We use a little more brain cells today. There we go. And then after this, either knuckles or elbow, or you can stay with your hands. And kind of work that arch. One of the strongest structures in your body is the foot, the arch of your foot. There we go, we're doing perfect on 10. We've got this down to the sides. There we go, and then the handshake. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Get it between each toe. And again, work that twist. Both directions. Really excited for this workout. It's good. So again, little drills, about 3-ish minutes or so each. So kind of little blocks of class. All right, and then our last thing before we come up standing, the tiny little fist light taps all the way down. Take it out for one more dose. Tap, 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 all the way down. All right, bring that foot forward, take a look, wiggle those toes. Give yourself a pound of back for an epic massage. Let's see if we can rise up to standing without using our hands. Oh, getting a little more graceful, not really. All right, you guys. So the first little block, we're gonna do a little cardio. Starting, we're gonna do karaoke feet across to the left, and then we're gonna do forward back ladder to the right. So karaoke feet, and then forward back, as if it's a ladder, one of those agility ladders. So karaoke feet, heels are up. And again, these are light movements. Excuse me. And then karaoke feet. And again, think about that placement of the foot. And right now we just have our heels raised, but just think about that placement being nice and even. Agility here, and then karaoke, leg and those feet. And then reverse, ladder across, so you're going forward and back on the front of your mat or your imaginary mat if you're not using one, and then karaoke. There you go, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, quick, quick, quick. And then karaoke. There we go. Forward and back, and karaoke. A quick cardio blast. It's what is it? 3 minutes. 4 minutes. There we go. 5 more seconds on this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next one, I trained our Lindsay's Tabata last Friday. She did bunny hops. So what it is, come to the right. You don't really need to do the bunny hands if you don't want to, but it's quick hops across. And then 2 big hops backwards. Quick, 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 quick. 2 big hops backward. 3, whatever it takes. But it's quick hops. And then hop, 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 hop. All right. And then we switch to big hops to the left, quick hops to the right. 2 big hops, hop, hop, hop. So here we go. 1, 2, quick, 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 quick. Her classes are so fun. She doesn't teach very often. She's the conditioning ski coach at Mammoth. Really good moves in her class. It's very different than the traditional ones. I love it. There you go. You got 3, 2, 1. 2 more minutes on this. We're going to do just your right leg if you're okay with bouncing. Hops across lateral. Hop, 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 hop. 2 big hops. Or 3 probably. 2, 3. Hop, 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 hop. Just the right leg. There we go. Working some agility here. Whew. And again, when we switch to the other leg, you may notice it's a lot easier on our other leg. If you're not jumping today, you can continue with the 2-leg drill and then reverse 2 big hops or 3, and then tiny hops this way. Whew. 2, 3, and then tiny hops this way. Oh, feel those calves. Here we go, one more time. And then hop, hop, hop. Good morning, good morning. Switch legs. Oh, this is my problem child. Here we go, tiny hops. Big hops back. Tiny hops. Bring it across. And then big hops back. Keep going, guys. Welcome, Megan, Stacy. Good morning, Sandra. Welcome, Bridget. Good morning, Audrey, Emily. Jody looking good. Krista, nice team. All right, let's switch it up. Tiny hops. And then the 2 hops. We're going to move on to some leg strength. After this, here we go, 10 more seconds. 1, 2, tiny hops. And then across. 1, 2, there we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, some foot strength here. We're going to work on some strength and balance. Feet together, arms overhead. Raise your core, roll your shoulders back. Bring those heels up. And we're just going to work on it. There's no perfection here. Not just for the yoga class, we're practicing. See if you can raise your left knee up while your both heels are up. Just see. Maybe you get it and then bring it down. And then the other leg. Just kind of work on it a little bit. Maybe it's just to the ankle now. So your hands are overhead. We're working a little balance here. With those heels up. Bring it up. Slide it down. Then the other side. Bring it up. Slide it down. And again, if you fall out of it, you got those wobbles, no judgment. We're working to get stronger. Slide it down. Bring it up. 5 more seconds here. We got 2 more similar to this. There we go. All right, 3, 2, 1. Arms to the side, palms down, heels up. Now you're going to bring your foot, put your toes towards your shin. So bring it up. Can you see on the side? So arms to the side, and I'm flipping my foot up, keeping my heels up, working the shins. So bring it up, bring it up. 1 minute here. That was the 3rd one I figured out. All right, yeah, there we go. So with a little leg and foot strength here. There we go. Oh, feel those shins. And then see, can you go a little faster with those flicks? When Steph does this in Pilates class, she goes so fast. Bring it up, bring it up. There we go. We have 3, 2, 1. Now do palms up and forward. And then you're going to bring those heels down and walk forward and back on your heels. Palms up, long in the spine, and then walk forward and back on those heels. Then we're going to go into a little curtsy series. So we're doing foot strength here. Then we're going to do some leg strength. Then we're going to work a little more cardio and a little bit of balance. We're like mummies, huh? Forward and back. And traditional. This is good. This is where change happens, doing things that we've never done before, things we're working on, things that we're terrible at, things that make us a little uncomfortable. There we go, 20 more seconds here. We're gonna go into a little curtsy series. Ooh, feel those shins. Here we go, 10 seconds. Make sure you're not locking out your knees as you do this though. That helps you have a little more stability. There we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn out those toes, turn out those knees. Sink down to a plie. Next up, we're gonna plie, curtsy, side to side. So plie, curtsy, side to side. Again, think about that foot plus, that foot placement right here. So your full foot comes down in the plie, and then when you come back, it's just, I'm a little braided today, sorry, but your heel stays up in the back. Plie, curtsy, and then you're pushing out that back foot here, coming back to that plie, and you're going side to side. Maybe you can stay a little lower in the series. Whatever feels good with those arms, you can work that. There we go, side to side. Plie, curtsy. I'm remembering Rochelle went to a retreat right before the pandemic last year with Todd Durkin's team. And it's all like big beefy people, mostly that gym owners that go to those things. And she had them do like a bar series, what we're about to do. And she like, it was so hard for them because they hadn't done like working the kind of plie turnout and what we're about to do. So I'm just thinking about that she had these big beefy like pro football players cried, doing what we do at VFit all the time. There we go. We have 3, 2, 1. Right leg forward, left leg back. You're just gonna pulse. Whatever feels good with your hands. Again, think about that foot placement. On that front foot, you should be able, I don't want you to keep the toes raised, but you should be able to raise the toes in the front so your body weight's back a little bit, protect that front knee, and then do tiny pulses here. Tiny pulses here. All right, and then our last move on this side. We're going to go to that curtsy lunge, over to a lateral lunge. Again, think about that foot placement. We'll make it over there. And then you're really going to push off that foot to come back to that curtsy. And 3, 2, 1. So curtsy lunge to lateral lunge. Oh, curtsy lunge, lateral lunge. Keep that chest lifted. Curtsy, lateral. There we go. Curtsy to lateral. Curtsy to lateral. Oh, this looks good, you guys. Good morning. Curtsy to lateral on Saturday. We have the Share the Love party. I'm going to Venmo you, Bridget, right after class, so don't forget. Raising money for the VFit scholarship fund that helps members that need a little financial assistance to maintain a membership or join a program. And the fun part about it, well, it's a VFit party. They're all fun. Couple of us get 3, 2, 1. Curtsy pulse, 30 seconds. We'll do the other side. Let's say Thursday. I don't remember if votes are still open or not, but you've been able to chime in with what format you think would be fun to have the trainers that are going to do the party teach. Some of it's a stretch for them. Anyhow, really looking forward to it. It's great to be able to help, even if it's a $5 donation, it all adds up. Sometimes a member needs help for just 1 month. Sometimes it's like 6 months. But it feels really good to be able to get back. All right, we got to balance out that burn on the other side. So 5 seconds. Left leg will be forward, and we'll do that curtsy pulse. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So left leg forward, right leg back. Curtsy pulse. Here we go, looking good. So that is on Saturday. Probably like 8 o'clock or so Pacific. Excuse me. There we go, and then after this, we're gonna do a little more cardio. We'll do a minute of cardio into the balance. Cardio balance, cardio balance. Oh my goodness, feel the burn. Then we're gonna go into the curtsy lateral lunge. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, think about that foot placement. Nice and soft. Curtsy. Nice and soft. Here we go, curtsy. Nice and soft. Oh, this looks so good, you guys. Crushing it. Nice, Sandra. Beautiful, Bridget. Go, Audrey. Megan looking good. Nice, Stacy. Whew. seconds here. And a little heart rate increase. And then we'll work some more balancing. There we go, team. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to the right of our mats. We're gonna do heels up, arms forward. We're gonna do scissors, forward and back. So I also call them skier jacks. So forward and back, light on those feet. 30 seconds here. Light on those feet. So it's maybe barely even hopping up and down. But again, think about that foot placement. Building the strength from the ground up here. And then we're going to switch to toe taps. And we'll switch to hands too. 3, 2, 1. Now the hands are going to be forward, heels will still up. And now you're going to tap forward and come side to side. Tap it out nice and light. Come side to side. That balance is going to be bouncing on the right leg. Warrior 3 with a little bit of a squat. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get on the right leg. If you're not balancing, it could be a lunge. And then you'll do bend in that front knee. Otherwise, come into warrior 3. Long the spine. Very slight. Bend in that knee. Down and up. Keep going. Here we go. Down and up. Yeah, it feels good to have the airplane. Oh, it's scary. You can do the airplane wings too, or you can do the arms behind. Whatever feels good here. 30 more seconds. Then we're going to do another minute of cardio, and then we'll go over to the other side. Getting some focus here. And those wobbles are good. That's so you are getting stronger during those wobbles because your body's kind of finding that stabilization. So just come back into it. And again, the other option is you're in a lunge here and you're just doing a more of a bend in that front knee, coming down and up as an option. There you go. You have 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do lateral lunges with big circle arms. 30 seconds here. Again, laying on those feet. Really think about that contact down on the ground here as you come side to side. Side to side. All right, next 30 seconds. It's Heisman's. The mat is lava. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Side to side. There we go, looking good. Quick, quick, quick. Quick, quick, quick. And then quick and soft. Here we go, side to side. And then we'll try those warrior 3s on the other side. Get a little squat in. There we go. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Balance on or what is it? Left. Come into it. And again, this can be a lunge. Find that balance. That's bending that knee. And then work. On down. Rise up. There we go, come on down. Rise up a little bit of everything. I was talking to Bridget after class last week. She's like, oh, it's kind of like class con-esque. I used to teach a format I made up. But it's like little drills broken up. Working on some cardio, agility, balance, and then foot and leg strength. And of course, the massage, right? How can you not want to get out of bed the minute you're going to start the day with a 10-minute massage? 15 seconds here. We'll do some leg strength, quads and glutes. Then back to feet before we go with a good stretch. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And 1. We're going to do a squat series. So just make sure your feet and your knees are tracking the same way. So if you like them both forward, go both forward. If you'd rather turn it out a little bit, you can turn it out. We're going to start just going, we're going to come down. There's steps to this. Here we go. We're going to come down, heel raise, come up, heel raise. And we're not going too fast. So down, heel raise, up, heel raise. Again, hinge at the waist. Keep that chest lifted. We're coming down and up. And then we're going to add on. All right. You guys feel good so far? Now it's going to be 2 heel raises per level. So level one heel raise, two heel raises, and then one and two. Bring it down. Try not to sway too much. One, two. Bring it up. Here we go. One and two. Now we're going to do three. Come on down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And then bring it up. We're going to go to 5 and then have a little challenge at the end. So bring it down for 4. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do a round of 5. Excuse me. 5, 4, 3. Here we go. 2 and 1. Bring it up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those heels up. And then come down. Hold. Just hold. If it's a bit much with both heels up, you can do one heel up and then switch the other one. Otherwise, hold low. Maybe go a little lower. And very slowly, we're going to see if we can come up to standing, keeping those heels up. It's not a race. Try to come up nice and slow. Whoa, you guys. So good, so good. And then we're going to come down one more time. Ready, set, come on down. Sit down in that imaginary chair. For some reason, we have to keep our heels up. There we go. Sink low. And then repulse 5 times. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Have you for 3 more minutes. We're going to do one more foot strengthening thing, and then we're going to get a stretch too. So feet regular. First, we're going to do bring the insides of your feet up. So you're resting on the outside of your feet. This is inversion. All right. And then you're going to go back to center, and then you're going to do the reverse. Inside of the feet, in, outside up. And then come flat. So we're going to roll. So you're rolling your ankle one way, and then the other way. And again, depending on what's going on in your life, if you've ever had any ankle injuries or foot injuries, just take it as easy as you need to. If you're kind of rehabbing anything, we're working the full foot strength here in class. And again, this will help if you naturally do tend to pronate or supinate your foot. So I tend to walk, actually I tend to walk this way more. There's a whole thing about it, but this will help us kind of maybe repattern our body to walk a little bit more balance on the feet. So a few more here, and then we're gonna do toe and heel raises, and then a stretch. All right, now let's do the toes up, heels up. Oh, we did a lot of that already, so we won't do much here. Toes and heels. Here we go, toes and heels. And we're gonna stretch in the calves and the shins. Then you guys are gonna be off on your day. I'll be back on Monday, regular schedule, but I won't be teaching this afternoon. I got some subs. You got Steph G will do sculpt and stretch at 8:30 our time, and then I don't even remember who's teaching my Carter shred, but oh yeah, Lauren. So make sure to check the schedule if you normally take my Thursday later in the morning classes. There you go. 3, 2, 1. All right. So I want to do a shin and a calf stretch. Easiest way. We can right leg forward, left leg back, heel up to a lunge, and then work to bring your back heel down for that calf stretch. If you have a wall, you'd like to use the wall to kind of help you get that stretch in. It's gonna feel good to get a calf stretch in. And you can also use down dog as your main pose to do this one. Let's go do a little calf stretch. Find some length along the back of the leg, and then switch. Other leg here. There we go. Do a nice stretch here. And then for the shin, the only one I really know well is on the ground. So I'll show it on the ground. If you have ideas for standing, you can stay standing. I got to put some more thought into that. But we did work our shin a bit, so that might be something you feel later if you're not used to working your shin too much. All right. So for the shin one, if you can't go down to the ground, what you would do is put your feet forward and then use your right foot top of the left, and then you would try to put pressure on your left foot up on the right. So you're getting the stretch from the shin. So your feet are on top of each other. You're pushing down with the right foot and up with the left to get the stretch on the shin. And then just stay along the spine. And then you can switch the other way. And I'll look into it for standing options for next week. Let's get a little stretch here. And then since we are on the ground, we can do a quick forward stretch, and then it's time to go. So reach those arms up nice and tall. If you did come to the ground, chest lifted, and then come, oh, this feels good. Come forward, and then bring those hands down either side. You can have your spine. Thank yourself again for coming in, and I appreciate you guys joining with this new format for the EBC. Again, it's a big deal to be up getting in these workouts first thing in the morning. So thank yourself for doing it. Coming in, self-care. Oh, so good. And that's it. Let's do our 2 breaths. Inhale, reach those arms up nice and tall. Exhale down. 1 more breath, team. Here we go. Inhale, reach those arms up. And then exhale down. Thank you again. So much for joining. See you guys on Monday. Bye, everybody. Good to see you.